Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abhilash Sinari. So today we'll continue with the lesson relations and functions. In the previous video we discussed about Cartesian product and then what are relations and what are different ways of writing a relation. So in short I'll just tell you, okay, we'll just do a little revision of that and then we'll start with the next subtopic. Okay, so what is Cartesian product now? See, if you have two sets which are non-empty, okay, A and B, which are not empty, then Cartesian product A cross B, okay, is a set of all ordered pairs of elements of A and elements of B, okay. Here this first element always belong to this first set here, remember, okay, and this second element should always belong to second set here. So all the possible pairs like this of the elements of set A and set B will be containing Cartesian product. Okay, for example, if A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to A comma B. So what we do, we can write it like this: A 1, 2, 3, B, A, B, and you find the different pairs of this. So 1 can made the pair with A, 1 with B, then 2 with A, 2 with B, 3 with A, 3 with B. Okay. So A cross B will be what? 1 comma A. This is one possible pair. Then 1 comma B, other pair. Then 2 comma A, 2 comma B, 3 comma A, and 3 comma B. So all the possible pairs of the elements of A and B, such that first element is always from first set here and second element is always from second set here. Okay. So next, what is relation now? Relation is actually a subset of Cartesian product. Okay, and that subset is defined by some relation. Okay, means we are giving some relation between elements and elements of A and elements of B, and whichever set, whichever pair satisfies that relation comes in the relation of that set A and set B. For example, we'll see examples based on this. If you have set A like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and set B like this, 1, 2, okay, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and I am defining a relation R from A to B as relation R from A to B. Okay, define relation R from A to B. So I am giving particular definition. Define the relation R from A to B as R is equal to A comma B such that A plus B is equal to, A plus B is equal to, is an even number, I'll say, is an even number. Okay, A plus B is an even number. So in arrow diagram, how we write? We write A here, B here, okay, the elements of A here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and elements of B here, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay. Now A plus B is an even number, means what? If we add element of this and element of this, you should get an even number. So how many pairs like this are there that you have to check? See first, 1 plus 2 is 3, which is not an even number, so we can't consider that. 1 plus 3 is 4, which is an even number, so we can consider that. 1 comma 3. Okay. Then 1 comma 5, because 1 plus 5 is again even. Then 1 7, because 1 plus 7 is also an even number. Then 1 11, because 1 plus 11 is 12, which is also an even number. Okay. Then we'll check for 2. 2 plus 2 is an even number. 2 comma 2 will come. 2 plus 3 is not an even number. 2 plus 5 is not an even number. 2 plus 7 is not an even number. And 2 plus 11 is not an even number. Then 3. 3 plus 2 is not any one number, but 3 plus 3 is any one number, because 3 plus 3 is 6. So 3 comma 3 will come. Then 3 plus 5, okay, is also any one number. So 3 comma 5 will come. Then 3 plus 7, okay, 3 comma 7 will come. And then 4 we can relate with only 2, okay, because 4 plus 2 is any one number, nothing else. So 4 comma 2 is the last element, okay. Just know whatever pair comes, you have to make that. And then here all the ordered pairs in roster form you have to write, okay. So this is a relation. Now we'll move on to functions. So what is function now? In detail we did many examples in the previous videos, so if you want you can go through that video, okay. So you'll come to know what exactly is Cartesian product and then what exactly is relation. So next we'll learn about functions. Okay, so what is function now? Function is a type of relation only, okay, means a specific type of relations, okay. Some particular relation can be called as function only if it satisfies some condition. So what is that condition? So we'll see. A relation f, we can give any letter, okay. So a relation f from set A to set B, it's said to be a function if, okay, there is some condition. If you want to say this relation f from set A to set B to be a function, if every element of set A, every element of first set, that is set A, has one and only one image in set B. So every element of the first set will have one and only one image in the second set. This just remember, okay. Then it is considered as function. Now for example, just take a simple example here and then we'll take more examples in detail, okay. So if you set A, set B, in the roster diagram I am writing, so 1 2 3 4 5 A, B, C, D, E. So every element should have F, every element of the first set should have one and only one image in the second set. So 1 should have only one image, so I'll write this, okay. 2 should have only one image, I'll mark this. 3 should have only one image. 4 should have only one image. 5 should have only one image, okay. I'll mark this, okay. Now see here, 1 have only one image, 2 has only one image, 3 has only one image, 4 has only one image, and 5 has only one image, okay. So each element of the first set, that is set A, has only one image in the second set, that is set B, okay. Then we can call this as a function. So this relation is a function, understood, no? And now if you can write note, if f is a function, so if we say f is a function from set A to set B and there is one element a comma b belong to that set of function, okay. So if f is a function from set A to set B and there is one element a comma b belonging to f, then we can say f of A is equal to B, okay. For example, here in this f of 1 is what? In this f of 1 is B, okay, like this. F of 2 is C, understood, no? F of 5 is A, okay, like this. So if f is a function from set A to set B and A comma B belong to f, then f of A is equal to B, remember, okay, like this it is, or f of this element is equal to this element, okay. So I'll drop this. Now we'll see some examples based on this, okay. I'll show you some more arrow diagrams and you have to tell whether it is a function or not, okay. So we'll see examples based on this, okay. So I'll give you some examples and you have to tell whether it is a function or not, okay. So some relations I'll give the help of arrow diagram. So 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E. You have to check whether this is a function or not, okay. Okay. Now, what you have to do? You have to check each element from the first set, whether it has one and only one image in the second set. If we see element 1 has two images, okay. Element 2 has 2, 3 and 4 has one image each, but element 1 has two images here, okay. But by definition of a function, what it must be? All the elements from the first set should have one and only one image, minimum one image, maximum one image. So this cannot be a function. Reason is what? Element 1 belongs to first set. So this shall know the symbol belongs to first set. Element 1 belong to A has two images, A comma B, okay. In second set belongs to B or in second set. Thus it is not a function. Okay, so this is not a function because element 1 has two images. One more example we'll see. Now, here again, you have to see here first set. Only thing we have to check is first set. Each element of first set has how many images? So first 1 has one image, okay, not more than one. 2 has one image, 3 has one image, and 4 has one image. Here the element 3 has two pre-images, but that we are not seeing. We are only seeing whether every element of first set has one and only one image, okay. So here every element of first set has one and only one, minimum one, maximum one image. So this can be said as function. So it is a function. Just remember, first set you have to check, and in first set each element should have minimum one image, maximum one image. Then only it can be called as function. Remember, okay. Third one I'll write here. Okay. Now just tell. Now see, element 1 has one image, element 2 has one image, element 3 has one image, but element 4 has no image here, okay. So this cannot be said as function. Element 4 belonging to M has no image. Okay, it has no image C. Therefore, it is not a function. Okay, just remember only first set you have to check whether it has minimum one and maximum one image. Every element of that. Okay. One more we'll see. Okay, now you tell. See, first of all, element 1 has one image, 2 has one image, 3 has one image, but 4 has two images. Okay, so this cannot be said as function because 4 has two images and 5 has no image. Element 4 belong to P, has two images. Okay, and element 5 belongs to P, has no image. So this cannot be said as function. It is not a function. Okay. So this way, using raster diagram, you can show. Next, we'll see using a raster form. Sorry, this is using arrow diagram. Next, we'll see using raster form. Okay. See. I'll say you have set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and set B 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay. Then I'll show you different relations from set A to set B. So these are these relations from set A to set B, all these relations. Okay. So tell me whether these are functions or not. First one, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 4, 7 and 5, 11. Okay. Now, tell me whether this is a function. So what we'll do, you have to look at the first elements here. Okay. So 1 is there. Check whether 1 is repeated here anywhere. Okay. So 1 is never repeated. Similarly 2. See first elements. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check whether this is repeated anywhere here. It is not repeated. Here also it is not repeated. Here also it is not repeated. 3 also it is not repeated. 4 also not repeated. 5 also not repeated. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are there. Okay. And remember this relation from A to B. R1 is a relation from all the relations R1, R2, R3 and so on from A to B. Okay. Now, is it a function? Yes, because every element in the first set has one and only one image. See, first element of the first set are not repeated and all elements are there from here. So it is a function. Or still, if you get confused, what you do? Write this here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, second 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. And then draw arrows 1, 2, okay, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 7, 5, 11. So every element of first set has unique image in the second set. So this is a function. Okay. Second one, R2, relation from A to B. One, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 7, 5, 11. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 7, 5, 7, 5, 11. So here, if you check properly, this 1 is repeated. See, okay, 1 is coming twice. That means what? 1 will have two images. 1 is related to also, 1 is related to 3 also here. Okay, so it will look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So 1 has two images, 2 also and 3 also. Then 2 will have image 3, 3 will have image 5, 4 will have image 7 and 5 will have image 11. Okay, and 13 is also there. So from this we come to know that it is not a function, since 1 belong to A has two images. Okay. Similarly, one more we'll see. One more relation from A to B, R3 is equal to Okay, now you can check. See here, 1 has one image, 2 has one image, 3 has one image, 4 has one image, 5 has one image. So for 4 and 5 the image is repeated, but all those have only one image. It will look like this. See, 1 2 3 4 5, 2 3 5 7 11 13. So 1 has image 2, 2 has image 3, 3 has image 5, 4 7 5 6. Okay, but nowhere the image there is no element with 2 images or 0 images. That's why this is a function. This is a function. Okay, it is a function. Here it is not a function. It is not a function. Okay, so this is using raster form. Next, you see using set builder form. So set builder form will be given. You have to check whether it is a function or not. Okay. Okay. So I'll do one problem. R, to check whether this is a function or not. R x comma y, relation R x comma y, such that x y is equal to 2x minus 3, where x comma y belongs to n. So it is on the set of natural numbers, we can see. Now I have to check whether this is a function or not. Okay. So how will you check? See. First, any natural number. First natural number 1. 1 belongs to n. Okay. Now see. For 1 belongs to n. 2 into 1 minus 3 is equal to 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1, and which does not belong to natural numbers. Okay, that means what? For element 1 in the domain, there is no image in the codomain, because codomain is also set of natural numbers. So it is like this: 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Okay, so first element has no image. Okay, first element has image minus 1, but it is not in the codomain. So first element has no image. Okay, second element may have image. Second is what? 4 minus 3, 1. So it will have image. Okay, third element will have image, but first element has no image. So for 1 belongs to first set, there is no image. Okay, in second set, it is codomain. Therefore, it is not a function. Okay. Next, see question. R is equal to x comma y, such that y is equal to x square, and x comma y belongs to set of natural numbers. Now it is a function. You can check. X comma y belong to set of natural numbers, means first set is natural numbers and second set is also natural number. Okay. Now, so you can see 1 square of 1 is 1 square, which is again belonging to set of natural numbers. So for 1 image is 1. Okay, for 1 image is 1. For 2 image is 4. It will come here 2 3. Okay, 1 has image 1, 2 has image 1, 4, 3 has image 9, 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, because see, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 square, which is 1. That is belong to natural numbers. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 square, which is 4, which again belong to second set. Okay, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 square, which is 9, again belongs to second set. So whichever number you take here, there will be some image in the second set. Okay, whichever number you take here, there will be some image in the second set. From this we can say that this is a function. Understood? No? So for any A belongs to set of natural numbers, A square also belongs to set of natural numbers. Okay, so square of that also belongs to set of natural numbers. Therefore, it is a function. Understood? So like this. Next, Next we'll just see two definitions and then we'll stop. Okay, so first is like this: a function which has either R means what? Set of real numbers, either R or one of its subsets. As its range, then it is called as real valued function. Okay, means a function with set of real numbers or one of its subset as its range, then it is called as real valued function. And a function so this is first, this is second, a function valued function. Okay, further if domain is also set of real numbers or its subset, domain is also R or one of its subsets, then it is called as real function. Okay, so just remember this. For example, see, if you have A, B, A is anything, I don't know, I'll write A, B, C, D, E, and B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is subset of real numbers, correct? And there is some relation here, okay? And this is a function. Now, this is a subset of real numbers. So the range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a subset of real number. So this is real valued function, okay? Real valued function. Because the range of it contains subset of real numbers. Similarly, if domain is also set of real numbers, then it is called as real function. For example, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay. So if domain is also subset, then this is called as what? Real function. Okay. Domain is also subset of set of real numbers, and this is called as real function. Okay, so we'll stop here. In the next class, we'll see different types of functions and their graphs. Okay, so I'll stop here. Thank you and have a nice day.